figured I would start a new reading vlog for this week. It's Monday, March 28th, and day after my birthday, which the weekend was I had a lot of stuff going on. But I'm reading this right now. I'm about chapter 12, and it's getting really good. I'm really liking it. I did try a chapter, which should be in here. And this week I just finished up my Fallen Men, so the third book I'm on they're not going to have a discussion about it for a while, so I'll wait. But I'm reading this right now, and we're getting the actual sexual assault scene right now, and it's pretty graphic, and I might have to skim back through and highlight. We'll see. So I'm just opening up some book mail I got today, and the first one I opened was this one, which I was like surprised because I thought I had it in my cart, but I didn't think I actually ended up getting it because it looks like I love Julianne. I've read a lot of her books, like most of them, but I don't own that many of them. But it was a gift from Christy Reads a Lot. Sorry for the filter. For my birthday. So that's so sweet. Thank you so much, Christy. This is so sweet of you to send me this. I'm really excited. I think it's time for a reread maybe. But Julianne, definitely, if you haven't read anything by her, you should pick something up. But I have one other book that I did know that was coming. Hang on for that. Okay, so the other book that I got today was this one. It's the special edition cover for Kyland by Mia Sheridan, which I've read and really enjoyed a lot. It was 5 stars for me. It's been a while since I read it, so I'd have to refresh my memory, but I loved this cover. So it's like purples and blues and pinks, and anyway, it's really pretty. So, and like I said, I do have some little bits and pieces here and there coming, a couple books here and there, I think, some book sleeves, things that I spoiled myself for my birthday, so I'll be showing you guys. But anyway, just got home from work a little bit ago, and I'm gonna now relax, have a little something to eat, and read. So I hope everyone's having a good night. Today started out, let's see if it gets better. I had to buy, of course, another reusable bag because I don't have 5 million of them that I didn't have with me. So this is cute though, it's cute. It says Radiate Positivity. And I think they're only like $1. Yeah. So, and it fits everything in it. So let's see, I'll show you what I got. So I get a lot of my candles at HomeGoods. I pretty much get most of them there. I've tried everything. I've tried Yankee, they're okay. Bath & Body Works I used for quite a while, but then they started not smelling as strong, and the wicks would get all the black stuff everywhere and like pop, and I don't know if I got like some bad batches or something, but regardless, I haven't been getting Bath & Body, if I like occasionally, but not as much. So anyway, they have the best candles at HomeGoods or TJ Maxx or Marshalls, whatever you have with that stuff. So I got this one for my husband, Havana Nights, and I'm trying to stay out of here because I'm in like my pajamas. It's got like a cinnamon cigar-y kind of smell almost. So he'll like that one. Got that one for him. And then these ones, I had to get them all because I couldn't decide. You'll see once I put them. So I got lavender jam and blackberry. And it's got they all have these cute little wooden tops at the handle. And I don't love lavender, but in this it smells good because it's like fruity. It's like fruity lavender. That's how I can explain it. And then this one is, again, I had to get every color. Sea salt and thyme, which is always a good like staple. It's kind of like a clean cottony, like fresh laundry smell. And then this one, I love anything honey. If you didn't know, I love anything honey. It's like, I'm obsessed. And almond too, but mostly honey. If it's just straight, like pretty much a lot of times you'll find honey with almond, and that's why. And I do love the smell of almond too, or the fake smell of almond, I don't know. But anyway, this one's wild honey and clementine, which I thought was a pretty cool combination, and it smells really good. It smells like it's not super like overpoweringly citrusy. It's like a little citrus, and you can smell the sweetness from the honey. It smells really good. And then this one, this is the first one I saw, vanilla and strawberry, because I was like, ooh, love pink, of course. And I'm not a huge fan of vanilla usually, but with strawberry, of course, that's a whole new thing. So again, and it has like a cute little top, and this one has the white. The rest of these ones all have gray tops. But anyway, so if you see, I had to get all of them because of the colors. They're so pretty. So I don't know where I'm going to put them. I feel like I should keep them together because of the colors, but I could probably just kind of place them around. So those are the candles, which is good because I was trying not to go crazy with candles because sometimes I'll go just for candles and then that's not good. We got some hand towels for the bathroom, and this is the designer. I have the stencils, letter stencils, and this is Ray Dunn is the designer that I was trying to think of the style, but that's what these are. And then they just wash and dry, and they're this color that matches like my bathroom. There's nothing special really. So she had another set that was really cute. I almost got that had a bathtub and it said bath on it, and there was like a set of 2, and it had something on it, and I was like, and so I didn't get it, but I'm kind of bummed I should have. So, you know, with Bridgerton, I don't know why, if it's Bridgerton or not, but regardless, with Bridgerton, the bees have been on my mind. So I've been seeing so much bee stuff. So this is one of the things I saw that was bee themed. It's like a really soft pink, and it says Busy Bee, and it's got the gold like foil bees, and this is the inside. It's got a little bee in the corners. So isn't that adorable? So got that, and then I saw this one. This is a soap. It says "Be Your Best Self," and it's got really cute wrapping with bees, and it smells really good. It's almond and honey. So, like I said, there's a reason I love honey and I love bee stuff. So, and then these are what I'm most excited about because they're good for bath bomb cupcakes things, kind of bath bomb cupcakes. We'll call them. So basically, I would make the bath bomb mixture, and then you use these cups and you put the mixture in and press it down firmly, and then it dries in there and hardens. And then I have recipes, I have multiple different ones of an icing kind of textured stuff that hardens. So you mix it up and it's pipeable, with icing, like you would pipe icing. And then if you leave it for however many days, it hardens up. So anyway, in the end, it's this adorable cupcake holder, which I'm gonna show you, and a bath bomb with the icing, which is I call it like bubble icing, because basically you would want to like take it off of the top before you use the bath bomb and run it, like crumble it under the water to make bubbles, like you would like a bubble bar, and then you can take the paper cupcake holder off the bath bomb part and drop that in and your water, and then that'll do the color and whatever else whatever you put in there. So I've made them before, but I haven't found like the cutest cups like easily. And when I saw these, I was like, I have to get these. And they reminded me too of Bridgerton. So these are the cups, which I'm sure you've seen. So I got this set, this beautiful like floral, and then it's got this lavender with like gold little dots, and they're all scalloped edges. So I got those ones. So I'm gonna make bath bomb cupcakes with those. And then these ones I thought were super cute for like I said, these were like reminded me of Bridgerton kind of because of the floral. And then these ones definitely Busy Bee and Bee Kind. And they have the gold scalloped edging and little bees. So same thing, I can make really cute bath bomb cupcakes in there. And then usually too, in the cupcake, I have like little soap molds, and I make little teeny tiny soaps of different whatever theme I'm going with, like hearts or flowers or whatever. So I might have a bee. I'll have to see. If not, I'll have to get a bee mold. I can make some little bee soaps, and you stick that in the icing, or you can just get like a plastic thing. Like it could just be like it doesn't have to be a usable thing. It doesn't have to be a soap, but I like to make the little soaps if I can. So, and then for the others, I could just do flowers. I have some different flowered ones. So, and then this set, again, Bridgerton, and I just love florals. So these ones, got these really pretty, kind of like a soft pink floral. And then this one, it's like a white, and then it's got a couple different floral motifs on it. And they're all the really pretty scalloped edges. And then I got 4 of them. And then these ones, which I thought were just beautiful. Like these could also be Bridgerton. I mean, all this could be, what I was thinking was Bridgerton when I saw them, but they don't have to be. They're just beautiful. So they're really pretty for gifts and stuff. So anyway, I'm hoping maybe, I don't know what time it is, that if I have some time, if I have a few hours, I'll mix together some bath bomb stuff and make some, fill some of these, make some bath bomb cupcakes. Because the thing is, I'm going to have to do like different scents and colors for each one. So I'm going to have to make multiple batches. So I don't know how much I'm going to get done. If I'll just do a couple of different ones right now, or I'd like to have one of each, but I don't know if I have that much time. So anyway, so that was my home goods haul. I don't know if you guys are interested, but I figured before I put this stuff away, I wanted to show you guys in case I wanted to share it, or if I thought you'd be interested in me sharing it. And so I will talk to you later. I've got, like I said, I have a birthday haul, which I'm trying to decide if I should wait or if I should just film what I've got so far, because I'm sure there's more coming, I know, but I don't know how long it's going to be, and then because some things might be for several weeks. And then I didn't see some of my family members and stuff, so I may get gifts from them. So I want to do a haul. So I'll probably do a haul of what I've gotten this weekend and like besides I got a new phone, which, you know, I got the iPhone 13 Pro, which has like a really good camera. So that was like my main thing. I wanted lots of storage and a good camera. So, because I want, like I said, instead of getting a camera separate from a phone, I figured I would just upgrade my phone, which I needed to anyway, that has a camera that's like much better and plenty of storage for me to be able to film with it. And I have my phone with me everywhere I go, so it's not different. You know, it's not going to be like where I'm like, oh, I don't have my camera, blah blah blah. So I don't want to have to carry another thing. So now I'm just rambling, but I hope you guys had fun and liked this haul. So I think now I've been painting eggs. I'm finishing up. I just have to do a couple more colors, like for the middles, and then once it's all dry, just do the paint pen for the outlining, and then I'm done with those. And then I want to do some more, I think, of the spinning eggs with the Crayola markers that look like the watercolors, because like I'm obsessed with how pretty these are. So I got to get some color combinations I think that I like, but I have to decide if I'm going to do that or the bath bombs and choose one or the other, because right, yeah, now it's almost noon, so I better get on that. So I'll talk to you guys later. So reading update, I'm still reading this one, Lemonade. It's basically like a dark historical romance. I'm about halfway through. It's disturbing, really. Basically, the hero, we learn different things, like about his childhood and different things about that, and how he comes to know the heroine, and he decides he wants her for different reasons, and just takes her. So he just rapes her pretty brutally, and then is basically, you know, tells her, you know, well, now you have to marry me because you've been, you know, I've ruined you. And, you know, and she's scared of him, and also still ready, saying, you know, no, I'm not going to marry you. So, interested to find out how this all works out, because, I mean, somehow, from what I've read in the reviews, they end up together. They end up married and together, and I guess in love. So, I mean, after what he's done to her, I don't know how she forgives him, but I mean, he did definitely have a really messed up childhood, and learning things slowly about that. So it makes sense. I mean, there's definitely that's going to come into play, but I'm sorry, it's pretty bad. And then I also picked up this one. It just came out. So it's Kindle Unlimited, free listen and read and listen for free on Kindle Unlimited, or it's a $1.99 to listen, to get the audiobook. But I got the physical as well. So I was listening to it, but I also had the physical. So I think I'm going to pick this up. So I'm reading this one. I was able to listen to more than half of it. So I think what I might do is try to read a little bit of this until I can keep my eyes open, and then I'll listen to this again, and maybe I can finish this one up. And I'm really liking it, and it's cute. It's got like a lot of tropes in it that I'll share later, I guess. I don't want to spoil anything because it just came out. But so I got my copy today, and I also have it, like, it was $1.99 if it's on Kindle Unlimited, and then it's $1.99 to listen to it or something like that. I don't know. I thought it was free, but who knows. So these are the two things I'm reading right now, and that's my check-in for tonight. do this again. So Saturday, reading update. I haven't updated you for a few days. Had some things going on, and I haven't been alone really either, and haven't done I've read every day, but I was kind of stuck on the same book, which brings me to my first point. I have a DNF. I DNF'd Lemonade by Nina something. I forgot, but maybe I'll put a picture up here. The writing was nice and unique. The story was different, but after all the things that happened, like, I just don't think there's anything that's going to redeem the hero to me. And I got to 70% and he was still like vile. And I was like, there's no way that they're going to redeem him. Yeah. I mean, by this point they've told us like a lot of his past and stuff, and, you know, maybe like reasons why he is the way he is, which, if you don't know, if this is a spoiler, hopefully I put a spoiler thing here, but I don't think it is, because it's in, anyway. If you don't want to know, turn it down right now, or turn it off. But Christopher, the hero, rapes the heroine, Anna, because he wants her, and he's trying to get revenge against his brother, which we find out family secrets about that. And she was to marry his brother, who I don't think knows he's his brother. It's kind of a weird thing. But regardless, it's a long book, and I just was like, let me just finish it. I've gotten this far, but I just couldn't do it. So DNF'd that, Lemonade, and then I picked up Voyeur by Fiona Cole and listened to that. And I thought, because I think I would want to read that series, and that Voyeur's the first one, and then the next one. So I finished that. I really liked it. I gave it like 4 stars, and it's a age gap student teacher in college, like professor, and there's like a sex club, which plays a good part in it, but it's not what I expected. Like, I was thinking this was going to be just like everybody's at the sex club just having sex in front of everybody, and that's not what this is. Like, this series, so I mean, just based on this first book, I'm hoping the series is like this. Like, yes, there's a sex club, but that's kind of how these people know each other, how they're connected, but I don't need to know like every detail what's going on there. So regardless, she's a student. She needs the money to pay tuition because her parents spent it, and blah, blah, blah. She runs into the teacher, doesn't know it's a teacher, finds out after, starts classes, that's the teacher. And anyway, he has demons in his past and has an unhealthy relationship with sex, basically. And that's why he goes to this club, and he tries to stay away from her, but eventually they can't stay away from each other, and they get together and stuff. And, you know, it didn't seem as taboo as some. And then also, I don't think it's a huge age gap either. And then also, she helped him a lot with his trauma. So the power balance is different than usual with the student teacher and with the age gap, because he had like some trauma, and she, even though she was the younger one of the relationship, she was the one that was helping him through this trauma. So anyway, they fall in love, 4 stars, really good. I think I'll read the next one soon, I think it's called Lover or Lovers by Fiona Cole. I'm gonna pick that one up. I'm not sure what that one's about, but I think it's one of the guys that works at the club. And then I've been wanting to read some historical romance, and I just can't figure out what. And I have arcs to read that I want to read that are mostly all historical romance. And so I want to get in that mood and that mindset. So Lorraine Heath is always one that, you know, there's never been a book of hers I don't think I haven't liked. So I figured I'd pick a Lorraine Heath. I did post like a question if you guys wanted to post your favorite Lorraine Heath book, but I went through to see what I've read, and there was one I decided to pick up that will finish a series I read the book 2 and book 3, but I hadn't read book 1, so I just picked up book 1. Can't remember the name of it. We'll put a picture here. I'm sorry, I'm like so not prepared, but I wanted to do an update, and I've done this like multiple times because I keep rambling. So let me finish this up because I have company showing up here any minute. But that's my update for now. So I'm basically listening to a Lorraine Heath book, which I'll put up here, and I'm reading also physically The Confidence of Wildflowers by Michaela, I think it's Michaela Smeltzer, that just came out the other day, and there's a sequel to it, but regardless, so this is an age gap, it's nanny, he's like her neighbor. I've only read the first few chapters, and it's so far so good, but I just haven't had time to sit down and read, so I've got that one too. So I'm listening to Lorraine Heath, but I'm sure I have it physically too. And then The Confidence of the Wildflowers I have on Kindle Unlimited, as well as the physical book. So that's what I'm reading right now. I will update you when there's something to update, but happy Saturday, everybody. And sorry for the lack of updates, but I hope I have some interesting something to put in here. Talk to you soon. I read, my reading has been slowing down because of my concentration issues. Just been very distracted about, with other life things and stuff, and unable to block it out as much as I usually can in order to read. So, anyway, so I only read 3 books for the week, which is fine. I like to, honestly, ideally, I would love to read a book a day. I don't know if that's gonna happen unless I don't have it. I know I definitely can make it happen if I didn't have a job, but I don't know that that's gonna change anytime soon. So, or if I could listen to audiobooks while I'm working, which I can kind of, but I'm on the phone a lot, so it's not really worth it because it's hard to concentrate. Again, it's hard to concentrate anyway. It's really hard to concentrate when you keep getting interrupted by phone calls. So, like whether incoming, or having to sorry, take one off first, to answer a call or make a call or whatever. Or then there's times when I just really need to focus and I can't. I think of listening to my book while I'm trying to think of others, like wording and things when I'm writing letters and whatever. Totally going off on a rant here about nothing. So what did I read? So giving you excuses for reading less, I guess, is what I'm doing. And I shouldn't. Like, as long as I'm reading and I'm enjoying what I'm reading, and I'm picking up the books that I want to read, not just because everyone else is reading it, or because I feel like I'm supposed to, or whatever. So that's kind of what I've just been, as usual, mood reading. So anyway, I picked up so I had picked up Lemonade as I did try a chapter with another book, and that clip should be in here. And I ended up picking Lemonade, and I started that one, and it was just slow going. I was just going like a couple chapters at a time, and there's just, there was a couple parts where it would pick up, and then it would be, but then there's some of this in here, as I'm reading, I had updated you, but overall, it was a DNF for me. So I read to 70% and DNF'd it. Rarely do I do that, because if I get to 70%, I'm like, I'm invested, I'm just going to finish it at this point. Why not, But this one, I just couldn't do it. And it's a pretty long book. I mean, it's like 500 pages, 500 and something pages. It's a little bit long. So, I was just like, I'm spending so much time on this book. So that was part of the reason. Like, I didn't even read 3 books, actually. So now that I say that, I read 2 books and then DNF'd once. But I read 70% of it. So I still count that as I was reading it, but I feel like I wasted my time because I had to DNF it. The hero was just not a good guy in any way that I could find in him, and the heroine I wasn't a fan of either. She was kind of a doormat, but then also, like, no, I'm not a doormat, but I'm like, but you're acting like one, so right there you're contradicting yourself. So everyone was annoying me. I was like, I can't do this. But I was just interested because I read some of the reviews and it was kind of controversial, and I think it's because of what the book is about, which is where she basically ends up marrying and being in love with her rapist in this book. Like, that's basically what it is. It's very disturbing, and it's a little bit graphic, not sexually, but like just physically, like violent a little bit. So not what you expect. Like, you would think if they expect you to eventually like root for this romance, you would not want him raping and slapping her across the face multiple times going on. I'm sorry if this is spoiling this book, but I was like hate reading it at this point, basically, is what I felt like. So DNF Lemonade by Nina something. I'll try to post a picture because, again, I'm not prepared. I'm driving. This is the best time, it seems like, for me to do these because I'm by myself and I can think. And and then the next book I think I picked up was Voyeur by Fiona Cole, which I've been wanting to pick up for a while, and it's part of a series. And I listened to this one, and I was making bath bombs, I think, or something. So I was able to listen to the whole thing between doing a couple different things around the house in a couple hours one morning. I liked it. I gave it 4 stars, and it wasn't what I expected. Again, there's I have my thoughts throughout the vlog, but it wasn't what I expected. Usually with the student teacher and with an age gap, there's a power dynamic that is off balance, and this was different in that way. Like, she seemed more mature, and I don't know if he seemed immature. They seemed more on the same maturity level and were able to act like adults, basically. I mean, it's college age. She's college age. He's a little bit older, obviously. But and then the sex club aspect of it was not as involved as I expected it to be. So that was, positive, I thought, because I was just kind of not really interested so much in the sex clubs or the BDSM club stuff. I read those books. Not that I have anything against any of it. I don't, because I've read it. I just have read it, and I'm not in that phase right now. Just same with the mafia. Like, I read a lot of mafia romance back years ago when it was kind of popular, and then I read a bunch, and then I kind of took a break, and then now all these new ones are coming out, or I'm learning of new authors and new series and things of mafia, and I'm really enjoying the mafia again, even though and same with Billionaire. Like, Billionaire, I went through that phase just like everyone else, and I'm kind of was over the Billionaire thing, but now I've been reading a little bit of Billionaire stuff here and there, so I don't know, we'll see. So anyway, finished Voyeur. I did like it. Again, student teacher, age gap, he has demons. She needs money for college, so she gets a job at the sex club and meets him not knowing he's the teacher, and then he's the teacher, and things happen, and overall, I thought it was good. I was believable and not like super over the top of taboo because they're older, and I liked how she helped him overcome some things. That was nice for a change, rather than it's always being like the hero is the one that saves the heroine. You know, it can be the other way around. So it's good. The heroine does save the hero a lot. I'll tell you that. So anyway, and then so I do want to pick up the next one. I think it's called Lovers, and I think it's about another person that works at the club. I can't remember. And then after that, I picked up Beauty and the Baller, and it was really, I think it was maybe for release day, and they had it at Kindle Unlimited. I pre-ordered it, and then I had Kindle Unlimited, and it was like listen for like $1.99 maybe or something. So I got the audiobook. I figured why not, and I listened to that while I was working. This is the only time I can seemingly get anything done, is when I'm working or doing other tasks and listening to something. It's like I can't sit still, I'm like a antsy or something. So anyway, I listened to that, Beauty and the Baller, and it was really cute. It was kind of like she's like a pageant queen, and her mom dies, and she goes back to her hometown to take care of her younger sister, she's like 16 or 7, I think she's 16. So she wants to like stay in the house with her mom where they grew up and everything, and keep her sister where she's comfortable. And anyway, so she's going back to her hometown. She needs a job. She needs a teaching position. I don't know if she's a teacher of some kind. Anyway, she gets a teaching position, and then runs in with her like people from the town, of course. Like her ex-boyfriend is one of the coaches at the high school or the school that she works at. And then also in the prologue we get where the main hero and heroine meet, you know, in the past at a party with no, you know, they kind of don't talk, they don't tell each other their names, they have like a dance together, and they just have a connection. And then this later, like I said, a year later, she goes back to her hometown, and it just so happens that man, at the time he was pro NFL, I think, football player, and he had an injury at that party. He was like kind of just drunk and feeling sorry for himself, and she really, like, he remembered her from then, and he sees her again when she shows up, and he's coaching at this school as well, because, you know, his NFL career is done because of his injury. So he's now coaching, and so she's teaching and he's coaching, and so of course they get close to each other again a little bit. And the whole time, you know, him saying he doesn't want a relationship and blah blah blah, and you know, they have to make some decisions at the end, of course, because of, you know, he gets a job offer, you know, that kind of thing. But this is supposed to be a surprise pregnancy book, I believe, and I was surprised at how that fit in. So that was not what I expected, but I liked the book. It was 4 stars. It was cute. It was a little rom-com-y. Wasn't super deep or anything or emotional, but it was not super long, and it was cute. I liked it. So, and I love that Ilsa Madden Mills. She's great. So I'll pretty much read anything she writes, and the cover of the book is cute. So can't beat that. So those are the 3 2/DNF books that I read for the week, and I just want to wrap that up, and so I can post this for you guys, and I hope that helps you make any decisions that you need to make on what to read. Probably not. I do want to do like some themes or something, so that would be helpful too. And then also I do want to do some recs for you guys. But anyway, this is the end of this week, and I will see you next week.